What's up, guys? Sorry I was late on this video, but however, a lot of people wanted me to do a reaction video to this, and I was thinking like maybe we should. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though I've seen a lot of interviews with Roxanne before, even the Spanish ones, I do think that we should, just give her some grace and just hear what she has to say. So we're going to do 4 clips. And this first clip we're going to do is the clip where she talks about how, her getting in the judgment day and, her, the time she's spending while she's in the judgment day. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It's a 4-minute clip. So let's go ahead and listen to what she has to say.
What has Judgment Day done for your career?
So much. I feel like I think it's like the perfect way for me to come into the main roster, especially with the history they have. And I think it's like one of the biggest factions in WWE history. Like they've been able to do so much in such a short amount of time.
But they always seem to have gold.
Always.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys,
yeah.
There's always somebody or many people that have gold.
Exactly. Who wouldn't want to be a part of the Judgment Day?
Yeah. You guys hiring?
Yeah. I'll talk to some people. I think we got a spot left. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me know.
I will.
It just feels like when you get in with a group like that is so over, it immediately makes you over too.
Yeah. There's definitely truth in that. I think it is still like also with the storyline I'm in, there's a lot of people that love me right now. There's a lot of people that hate my guts because of what's happening right now. So it's fun like navigating the whole Judgment Day.
What reaction do you like better?
I mean, any reaction is good reaction, right? But I like that people enjoy me being a part of the Judgment Day, and I think I kind of fit right in. Like I feel pretty comfortable there, and everybody's awesome. So
yeah, and it feels like what you're doing right now with Raquel, it works, like it clicks.
Yeah.
Did it click immediately?
I think it did. And we have a little bit of history. So in NXT, she came down to, we had like a pick your poison match. It was me and Elena Black, and Raquel came over to wrestle her for me. And then Rhea came over to wrestle me for her. So we had that little dynamic there. And then there was a live event, WWE live event main roster when I was still with NXT, and it was in my hometown, Laredo, Texas. So I was begging. I was like, is there any way that I can get on that live event? And Road Dogg ended up saying yes, which thank you, Road Dogg. And I ended up tagging with Raquel on that show against Isla and Alba. So that was really cool. And so me and Raquel have actually tagged before. And Raquel was actually on my very first indie show, my debut match. She was there when I was 14. It's actually tattooed on my wrist. So
oh, wow.
Sometimes I'll tell her.
4/8/16.
Yeah. I'm like, you were here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Raquel's like become somewhat of a tag team specialist.
Oh, yeah. She's the best tag partner.
What have you learned about tag wrestling from being her partner?
I learned that obviously you need each other through everything. And I think we have a cool dynamic because, she's really tall, strong. I'm like pretty quick pace and aggressive, and I have that mean streak in me. So I think those two mix really well together.
I've seen the comparisons online. I'm sure you have too. Diesel and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I have seen that. What a great comparison.
Right.
Yeah.
She got that when she was with Liv. I'm seeing it now again. Even the way you guys like walk in the back, like she's up front, almost like, like you're going to have to get through me first to get to Roxanne.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How much planning goes into just the way that you guys are going to be seen on camera like that?
It's funny because actually not much.
It just happened.
Yeah, it kind of just happened. Even our entrance that we do now, where she comes up, I'm on her side, and I turn to the back, and the camera's coming around. We just happened to just do that one day, and the cameraman was like, "Yeah, I can come around." We're like, "Okay," and I don't know. There's been so many people that have said like that entrance, like keep it, like it gives off so much aura, like it's like the perfect entrance, and we're like, oh wow, like we didn't even know that would
Like we did it by accident.
Yeah, we just did it by accident. So yeah, it's really cool working with Raquel. I feel like we just click together.
Well, y'all keep on clicking. Hopefully we can get Dominic Mysterio to click with y'all. But as of right now, he's still riding for Liv Morgan. But hopefully down the road he'll click with y'all. But but I will say this: if Roxanne and Raquel don't work out because of ego and Liv Morgan and all that, I mean, it's okay because at least Raquel will get a push as a solo competitor, including Roxanne. So even if they don't work together, the good thing is they're getting solo runs, and that's what we want. So I know some people want to see them team up, but if they go solo, and because, egos and Liv Morgan's shenanigans, I won't be surprised because they are talking about Raquel getting a push. So, and then again, Roxanne is getting a push as well. So this storyline is going to be interesting when Liv comes back, but hopefully it'll be fair, it'll be equal, and it won't be anything separated on some discriminating type shit. So hopefully, Roxanne and Raquel will get their fair share, but, I wouldn't be surprised if people do cheer for Liv, but they're only cheering for her. They're not cheering for Liv and Dom. So I just hope the crowd will know the difference and say, okay, we're going to cheer for Liv, but we're not going to cheer for Dom. We'll cheer for Dom once he goes solo, but as soon as you get rid of Liv Morgan, then we'll figure out who we're going to cheer for. But, we won't be surprised of who we really going to cheer for, and that's Liv Morgan, because we want her to go back to being babyface, versus with Dom, we don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So, but then hopefully people will cheer for Raquel and also cheer for Roxanne, so that way they can turn babyface. And not saying they're going to team up with Liv, but just saying that they will go on a solo run, and that way they can, get some, reaction from the crowd, because obviously the crowd ain't caring for them as much. But once the moment we put belts on them, then they'll care. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that will be the case, and we'll see what happens from there. But until then, we got some more videos we need to react to. So the next video, she talks about her, new single, new entrance theme, where, she changed her theme song, and honestly it's trash, but she don't think it's trash. So, and Chris Ban, he's saying it's not trash, but I know he's being sarcastic. But let's get to the next clip. So this clip is where she talked about her new theme entrance music. So let's get to that.
You just had new theme music debut.
I did. Yeah.
What do you think of your new theme?
I like it. Yeah, I feel like I needed something a little less like poppy and like very like my heel character is very different now. I used to be very happy, and
you still have the bright letters.
Yeah. But because, my gear is still like black and whatever color. Yeah. So I still like the colors, but it's a little slower. It's a little more like mysterious. It's darker. I like it. What do you think?
I like it.
Well, I don't. I mean, it's kind of trash. It was good in the beginning until you get to the middle, and it's like, oh, no. Yeah, they messed up the beat. They messed up the instrumental. But however, the next clip, she started talking about her struggle with speaking Spanish, which I thought she literally said that she can speak Spanish, but now she's saying that, she's still struggling with that. And, but the next clip, she explains that.
Yeah. But in Laredo, a lot of people are bilingual, right?
Yeah, in Laredo, it's like 96% Hispanic people.
Because it's right on the border of Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right on the border, like right at the tip of Texas. Yeah.
So you could cut a promo that's English that cuts into a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah.
But not fully. You wouldn't feel fully confident to cut it in Spanish?
No, I definitely, one of my goals is to become super fluent in Spanish. So I'm talking to my grandma and,
I feel like Raquel throws it in quite a bit.
She does. I think I'm also learning way more Spanish being with Raquel.
You should just speak Spanish with her all the time.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to have her teach me some more Spanish.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, when she did that interview with that one girl, she said that she could speak Spanish. So I don't know why all of a sudden she's saying she can't speak it. Well, she said she could speak it, but can't speak it fully, which, damn. You know what I mean? I don't know. To me, it just feels good to hear Roxanne speak Spanish because it's part of her race. But it's, she is Hispanic, but I guess it doesn't matter because, like, Mexican, Hispanic, I mean, you speak the same language. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, she did admit she could speak Spanish. I mean, he even says it in this one clip.
Un aplauso. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay. And do you speak Spanish just a bit?
I speak a little bit, but sometimes like I'm not too fluent, so I make jokes. I don't know if you've seen. Well, I'm sure you've seen the movie Selena, and where she's doing the interview, she's like, "Estoy muy excited."
Okay, but if I speak I'm speaking Spanish, you understand me.
Yeah.
Almost everything. Muy bien, muy bien.
Well, I thought she did a good job when she spoke Spanish with Raquel when she was with Dom and JD and Finn. I think Finn and JD are the ones that need the most help, but they're white, so what you expect? I don't know, man. Hopefully Roxanne will speak more Spanish because she definitely got more English in her blood than Spanish, but yeah, we definitely got to get her into that Spanish field because, you want to blend in with your own race, and I definitely want to hear you speak Spanish. I don't want to hear you speak English because it makes it look like you're, that you're losing a little bit of your Mexican culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know you got a little bit of something in you, you got to show me a little bit of that andale, you know what I'm saying? So, me gusta, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no fiesta, you gotta get the words right. But, listen, hopefully her and Raquel will talk more and that, she'll, learn from her and not learn from anybody else. So, or she could take some classes. It's no big deal. But, again, we got to get her to speak Spanish more, especially if she's going to go to AAA more. So we definitely got to see her back in AAA. So hopefully we can get that. But in the meantime, there's another clip we're going to play where she talks about her becoming Grand Slam champion and how she might go after the North American title in the near future just to become Grand Slam champion if she ever, win 2 titles on Raw and 2 titles on SmackDown. So, because she haven't won that belt before. So, she talks about that and also opponents that she wants to face in the near future. Even OGs that we grew up watching. So let's listen.
I feel like the definition for Grand Slam champion for the women changed recently, right?
Yeah.
So what are we going by now? Like if we're going by the traditional, Grand Slam rules, there's no Grand Slam champions yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Because you'd have to win the U.S. Intercontinental Tag World.
Yeah. I feel like I can do that now.
You can do anything you want, right?
Yeah. I'm going to have to go back to NXT and win the North American Championship, though, one day.
Well.
Because then I won't be Grand Slam champion.
Well, that's the thing. It's completely different rules now.
Yeah.
Because all of the people who were Grand Slam champions, I was talking to Bailey about this. I'm like, are you still a Grand Slam champion? She's like, that's a good question. I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's like, I got to go win the U.S. Title now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intercontinental. Well, it's like got a race.
It's also another mountain to climb, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's that idea of like you climb the mountain and you're like, I'm up here. And then someone goes, oh, you thought this was the peak?
Yeah.
It's actually that one right there.
Yeah. Which is a cool thing about wrestling. I feel like it's always like that. It's just like you're always climbing another mountain and you're always trying to chase another goal.
Who haven't you worked with one-on-one yet?
I haven't worked with Bailey one-on-one.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. We had like a little feud going on that got cut short a little bit. So I think we have some unfinished business.
So eventually. You and Bailey, I like that. Who else?
There's a couple of people. I've never been in the ring with Charlotte Flair one-on-one. I've never been in the ring with Nia Jax one-on-one. Who else?
I mean, if we really want to go down like Trish Stratus.
Lita, I would love Lita to come back.
You are younger than Trish Stratus's WWE career.
Yeah.
You weren't born when she debuted.
Yeah, no. But I did my history. I know everything about the past.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that is crazy.
All right, well, there you have it. I mean, those are the clips from Roxanne. If you guys want to watch the full interview, I'll put the link down below. Shout out to Chris Mann for doing this interview with Roxanne. And, I will say this before we close out. I mean, if Roxanne do win the Women's World Championship, I won't be mad at it. I just wish she would have won the mid-card title so that way she could work her way towards it. You get what I'm saying? To give it to her right away is just unfair when you got Stephanie Vaquer that couldn't even go after the belt. And I know some people going to say, well, we haven't seen her on television enough. Well, whose fault is that? Triple H. So, honestly, also it's Naomi's fault too, because she should have kept them legs closed. So that way we would have had an opportunity to see Naomi versus Stephanie Vaquer at Clash in Paris, and then we would have had something to watch. But now we don't have nothing to watch because they wrapped that, because of her pregnancy, we got nothing to watch. So honestly, I don't know about y'all, but I feel sorry for Stephanie Vaquer. I really do, because she was looking forward for this moment, and now this moment is taken away because of Naomi's life choices. And honestly, I just feel sorry for her, because now she's going to be facing Rhea and Io Sky and Asuka and Kairi Sane, Ivy Nile, Becky Lynch, Natalia, Maxine, Roxanne, and Raquel, and it's all because Naomi couldn't keep those legs closed. And now we gotta deal with a vacated title, and we really don't know how this is gonna wrap. But some people saying Roxanne gonna win. I'm like, listen, man. I would rather for Stephanie to win and then have Roxanne go after it. But then, is that fair for Raquel? Because Raquel will want a title shot too, and I think if that happens, at that point, Raquel and Roxanne might have a falling out. And the reason why is because Raquel deserves a title shot as well. And if she go after the IC belt and she don't win that, then what do you expect her to do? Go after the world title, because, that's what she wants. So at that point, do we really want Liv Morgan to beef for Roxanne when Roxanne and Raquel are beefing with each other? It's really no purpose. And the reason why is because Roxanne's not talking to Dom. Dom's not talking to her. So the person you really should be beefing with is Raquel. Because at least with Raquel, there's a story behind it. You get what I'm saying? So talk about that. But knowing Liv Morgan, she's going to do whatever just to stir up the pot and get these fans brainwashed to believe that she's innocent, because nobody cares about the truth when a lie is more entertaining. So, and that's one thing about Liv Morgan. She's a liar, hypocrite, manipulator, and that's why people are drawn to her, because she's entertaining. And what did I say? Nobody cares about the truth when a lie is more entertaining. And the truth is, Raquel deserves a title shot, singles title shot, way more than Roxanne do. And Liv Morgan is going to come back. She's going to shit on Raquel. She's going to shit on Roxanne. She's going to shit on the whole women's locker room. And it's all because she don't want to let the past go. She just want to make everything about her and Dom, when we all know this is not about Dom. This is about you. And that's the sad part about all this, is that we can't get people to side with the people that deserves more acknowledgement and deserves more respect. And that's Raquel, Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez, and plenty more women in the back. Rhea already got her respect, but she's still getting hated at the same time. Everybody else haven't gotten that. Becky got it, but what about everybody else? They have to work towards it. And who knows when anybody from the NXT is going to get drafted to the main roster. Some people say Soruka going to get drafted. Some people say Laura Vice going to get drafted. Fine. But still, we need to have a discussion about this. We need to talk more about this, because it's ridiculous to me that people are still obsessed with Liv and Dom when we should be obsessed with the people that deserve a title shot and deserve respect, and that's Raquel Hernandez and Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Vaquer. We should not be worshiping Liv. She already got her championship gold. The only thing she haven't won yet is the IC belt and the United States title, and the Royal Rumble and winning WrestleMania and Elimination Chamber. But still, it's like, we got to stop praising the ones that have been here longer than we have, and start cheering for the ones that could be the new upcoming superstars. Roxanne and Stephanie deserves respect, okay? And they deserve acknowledgement. They deserve cheers from the crowd. And the reason why they won't get it is because people never do their research on these people. They just go by what other people say, and they're not doing their actual research. And I hope this interview helps people understand who Roxanne is and as a person. But still, we have to give our acknowledgement to Raquel. So if the rumors are true that Raquel is going to get a title opportunity next year, I'm all for it. And I can't wait to be there for it. And I can't wait to report it. But just letting y'all know, if anybody disrespect Raquel in the comment box, I'm going to, delete your comment. I'm going to report it as well. You're not going to disrespect Raquel in the comment box. And you're not going to disrespect Roxanne in the comment box. Okay? These women deserve all the respect that they deserve, and they deserve all the acknowledgement the same way y'all giving Liv Morgan. Y'all obsession with Liv Morgan is insane. And I won't be surprised if another stalker come at her door and actually do damage. And I wouldn't be surprised if, people start to switch on Liv Morgan because of all the things that I'm saying. I'm not looking for people to, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. All I'm saying is before y'all start cheering for this person, look into their background, look at their mistakes, look at their sins that they made. Look at all that before you start saying, yeah, let's get it. Yeah, cheer for him. Yeah, let's get him. Yeah. Like, just hold on. Okay, I cheer for Raquel because I've seen her story. I've seen her background. I know what she went through. So that's why I'm cheering for her. But I know y'all feel the same way for Liv, and that's understandable. But can we please don't look at the mistakes she made? Can we please look at her ego for a change instead of just looking at the person and looking at the character? Can we please look at her actions? Okay. And like I said, I could go on and on and on about it, but I'm trying to wrap this video up because I got other videos to get to. All I'm saying is before y'all start cheering for someone, look into their background, look at their mistakes, and look at the sins that they made before y'all start cheering for them. Okay. We have seen Liv Morgan do dirt from 2024 to 2025, and she's going to do more dirt in 2026. And at that point, it's going to be very hard for us to cheer for her as babyface. Very hard. And very difficult. And I just hope that people start to see that Raquel is in the right and Liv Morgan's in the wrong. And hopefully Dominic Mysterio will see it too. So that way he can separate himself from Liv. And that way we can end this Liv and Dom shit. Because the fans online are going to push it. Well, not fans, but bots. They're going to push it until Triple H reverses his decision. And I hope he don't do that. Because if you think these Liv and Dom fans are making you money, you're wrong. Because we know you're lying when you say that this is the most popular shirt, but we know that's not the case. People are wearing the old shirt. They're not wearing the new shirt. And there's only like one or two people in the crowd. You'll never see more people wearing it because nobody cares about it. So stop pushing it. Okay? And, again, we'll talk more about that in another video. But anyway, I just want to put this video out, just for you guys. So make sure you guys watch the full interview. If you want to watch the full interview, it's down below in the description. So make sure y'all check it out to show support to Roxanne. You know what I'm saying? So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And what do you guys think, man? I mean, you think Roxanne's going to win the women's world title? Or is she going to win the mid-card title, like the IC belt? Do y'all think that Raquel and Roxanne are going to continue to team up, or they're going to split due to ego and different, and Liv Morgan getting in the way of things? I don't know. Y'all comment down below. Let me know. All right. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll see y'all in the next video. All right. I'm out.